took me to Peabody's to go to the club because it was Halloween, so we were gonna go to the club. We didn't know what club to go to because we were kind of still new to the area, and so we went to Peabody's and they were playing Michael Jackson. And it was kind of like, I was like, really? And then like I was looking around, 20 minutes into the club, looking everywhere. Like, where the fuck? Where this motherfucker? Like, looking everywhere. So I called him. I said, he's out of breath when I called him, by the way. I said, hey man, where are you at right now? And in the background, I hear something that I shouldn't have heard. And he says, I'm on the beach right now. I said, bro, what the fuck are you doing on the beach? And he said he was having sex with a girl. Now, at that point in time, in my mind, I was just thinking to myself, like, all right, we've been here 20 minutes. I'm in here listening to Michael Jackson. He's on the beach with some girl, random girl that I'd never met before in my life. Didn't even introduce him to his mom. Nobody did. Just took him to the beach. So like, I got a little, I turned bitch at that time. I was real sad. I said, man, can you finish what you're doing and come back? Because I'm in Peabody's. There's guys everywhere, and there's little girls everywhere, and there's guys chasing little girls. I didn't feel comfortable with myself at that time, So I turned bitch, sat at the front door, waited for a minute. Jackass comes back to the club with sand on his boots, on his ass, on the back of his bald head. So in my mind right there, I'm telling myself the reason he did answer the phone is because he was laying on his back. He wasn't on top of her, because if he was on top of her, he would have to do the one hand and like this, and her leg would have knocked the phone out and went with the sand. So we left. We left. We went home because I was
sad.
Yeah. I went home and watched the Chappelle show, and he went home and showered me help. Yeah, that's the.
That's your Peabody story?
That was my Peabody's. I never went back to that place. It's kind of hard to look at that place because all I see is sand tracks going up the stairs. So yeah, that's how that went. The whole night. I was making fun of him on the way home because he had sand in his car. And I've never seen anybody more anal about a car than this guy.
What about that night with that girl I met off, what was it, MySpace, and I ended up running?
Remember what?
In the parking garage? That was classic. You're like...
I'll tell you another story. Was it the one where you saw her and you went, oh, hell no?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I actually went into Hooters to get a drink first. Remember? And I asked the girl, can I go out the back way? And you were like, no.
Oh! Oh! Okay, listen. We go to Seaside. Bar Norfolk's right there. We weren't going to Bar Norfolk. Yeah, we were, but we couldn't get in.
Because she got kicked out.
She got kicked out. So, she wasn't pretty. Her Facebook picture was like a O.M. Mills picture. It made her look pretty. So we go there, we meet him. She's outside. She's pissed because she got kicked out of Bar Norfolk.
Why did she get kicked out?
Drunk. Yeah.
Was she drunk?
Disorderly or something like that.
Yeah, she was.
Her and her friend. Yeah.
You could tell that she was drunk because her bottom lip was sagging and her eyes were droopy. But listen to this though. This is the best part. Her friend was a big girl. So Jose's like, first of all, he's getting clowned the whole walk through the tunnel. I gotta tell him that because I'm like, really? You met her off MySpace? Like, really? And then there was the bar at Norfolk, so I had to get shit for that too. Cause we're not in the Navy, we're not squareheads. But no offense, no offense. But we only like the Marines. But so he's getting clowned the whole time. But like I was doing jumping jacks going through. That was the fun part about it. Jumping jacks through the whole thing. On top at night, we're doing that's all right. Let me get back to the story. So, like, we get in there, and first, like, we see two girls downstairs. I wasn't the wingman, by the way, because once I saw the girl, I was like, no.
You fucking left me.
I had a Bluetooth in. I was like, Bill, let me call you back, Bill. It's like, no, it's not gonna happen. So, two girls are standing downstairs, and Jose's like, I think that's her. And I was like, how do you know that's her? He said, because it looks like her. She was one of those look good from far, but far from good, you know? Like,
Gotcha.
Like a butter face. Everything looked good but her face. So
Add one more in there for me.
she looked like...
Oh, you lose. Go ahead.
Her mom slapped her when she was a child. She didn't fuck her face up. I don't know. She was burnt. Like, so Jose's like, let's just go down there and say hi to him. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So we went down the stairs, and then we started getting closer, but Jose started bearing off to the left. So I'm walking straight, and Jose's bearing off. But he's not saying nothing to me. He's doing one of those, like, I farted, but I'm going to blame it on you, so I'm going to walk over here. He kind of did one of those things. So I'm walking, and the girl notices Jose, just for one reason. The damn Boston hat. If you wouldn't have wore the fucking Boston hat that night, we would have been straight. Because you can't tell Jose without his damn hat on. And all he does is wear Boston hats back then. That's every fucking day he had a different colored Boston hat. I swear to God, he had spray paint in his back pocket. But look, so she's like, Jose! And Jose's still barren. Like not walking towards them, but walking towards Hooters. So I'm kind of curving a little bit with him. But he walks right into Hooters. And the first thing he says to the lady is, do you have a back door? Are you fucking kidding me? So I'm like, what are you going to do? And he's like, I'm not talking to her. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? He's like, let's get a beer. So we had a beer. At that time, we see, like, the big girl was coming around the escalator. Like, perfect, too. She was, like, walking, like, one of those walks where her head's looking this way, but her body's going that way. Kind of like what Kevin Hart said, you know, the ostrich going this way, but it was just like that. So, like, we're going, we're drinking a beer. This idiot right here throws 25 on the counter. The beer's that much drunk, and he's starting to look for an exit. At that time, I'm wondering, should I get up or should I sit here? But at the same time, at the corner of my eye, I see this big girl rushing. Because they needed a fucking ride home. That's exactly what they needed, was a ride home. So, to make matters worse, we're going out the back door of this place.
But it doesn't go anywhere, it goes right in front of them.
It goes right in front of the females. Directly right in front of them. We knew it was them because the big girl had one hand here and another hand on her knee, which I was wondering how she was standing like that and holding herself up at the same time. So yeah, we met up with them. Jose was like, blamed it on me. I gotta take him home. Like a little bitch. So, the moral of the story is...
Didn't I run and you were like trying to catch up with me?
That was when we were walking to the car.
Okay.
I'm not getting to that part yet, because you asshole. You fucking... It was one of those, like, me, you, and Shamar when y'all took off on the bikes and had to pedal real fast.
Oh, you became a big baby.
Yeah, I was... Because when we saw them, Jose was like, I gotta take him home real quick, and the girl was like, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. That's...
The skinny one went into the bathroom, but the big one sat down. And he went up the escalator, walked all the way around, and then when he saw the double doors, he booked. And the problem is Jose don't run. So I tried to book, but I stopped halfway because I had to take a breath. So
you're like, Jose!
Yeah. He's through the double doors, runs across the upper part where you can see people running. So cars are looking like the Mexican. Oh no, what is he? So I was like, put it there. So as about the time I get into the middle of the place, I'm breathing because my stomach was hurting. Had a big girl downstairs, had a drunk girl inside the bathroom, and Jose's gone. So by the time I look up, the doors are just slapping. I'm like, this motherfucker. So I don't run, I jog just a little bit, like, and then I walk a little bit because I was out of breath still. And I was mad because I didn't get no food at Hooters. But I get to the doors.
I'm in my Camaro, I think.
In the Camaro, the motor started, the windows down, going this way. So I had to act like a little bitch again, and I was like, Jose! Compadre! What's up, Holmes? You know? And he let me in the car. So, we're going down this way. And we're coming down, we're on the second level, and the big girl. I don't even know how the fuck she did it. But she got to the double doors on the bottom on the bottom level. And opened the doors up, and Jose was like, oh, hell no! were bitching for like 15 minutes.
So that's
That
how
was
I have
priceless right there, because all I heard was, oh, hell no. Son of a fucking bitch, man. I gotta fix that shit when I get home. We're on 464, and all I hear is some fucking bullshit. Fucking fender scratched. I met a girl on MySpace. And then he says this. You ain't gonna tell nobody, are you? Yeah, I am, bro. Those are the best stories money can buy right there. You gotta pay me for those stories.
That's true.
Well, yeah, we had good times. Real good times. Real good times. The Peabody ones, that one right there, that's a priceless. I mean, nobody could beat that story. I still can't believe that damn night. just him walking into the club with sand on the back of his head was the best part.
The best part too is I was wearing all BDUs and boots and shit.
Yeah.
And you were wearing regular jeans. They would not let him in on Halloween because he was wearing jeans.
Really?
Yeah, we have to go to
I go to Walmart real quick so I can get some khakis.
Yeah, I'm like, are you serious? It's Halloween.
He was like, what are you? I was like, I'm a prep, bitch. Look at my Fenty, motherfucker. He's like, tip. Good old days.